Now this video is about how to help you get into that calorie deficit with these tips. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy GC. Welcome to the vlog, and in today's video it's not going to be so much of a vlog, more so of a sit down video. And in case you're wondering why is G so excited for a sit down video, simply because I love making videos like this. I love helping people out, and I truly believe that these tips that I'm going to give you today can truly help you transform your body if you are feeling stuck, you need that extra push, or you're just getting started. So I want to go straight to the point, so make sure you're sitting down, taking some notes. You guys ready to get started? Let's go, baby. So if you came across this video by now, I'm sure you searched up how to get abs, how to start losing belly fat, how to get shredded, and the overall answer has been you need to be in some sort of a calorie deficit, meaning you are consuming less energy than what you burn. Now, yes, this is true. Now, this video is about how to help you get into that calorie deficit with these tips. So let's go right into tip number one, and it's how much should you actually eat? This is a very common question. All right, now everyone's body type is different, everyone moves differently, everyone burns a certain amount of calories every single day, right? So what may work for someone doesn't necessarily mean it will work for you. So what you're gonna wanna do is go on tdeecalculator.com, right? This is your total daily energy expenditure, right? This is gonna tell you your maintenance calories, how much calories you need to maintain your weight. And what you wanna do is focus on that calorie deficit. So what we're gonna do is subtract 2 to 500, a nice moderate deficit, okay, 2 to 500 calories from that maintenance number, and you're gonna try and stick to that on a daily basis, right? So you can start losing body fat week by week as long as you are sticking to it. Now, this has been the most helpful. I have been doing it for so long. I have recommended it to everyone. It is pretty damn accurate, right? So focus on that first, know how much calories you need to be eating, and then continue on with these tips. So on to tip number two, and if you haven't guessed it yet, is get your ass in the gym. You're not gonna get away with it. You need to be doing some sort of a strength training routine. Now, I know the common question is, but gee, what are the best exercises to help me get those abs, lose that belly fat, the arm fat, the back fat? And that answer is the exercises that you are actually going to do. Because if I gave you exercises that you don't enjoy, then why will you continue to do them on a weekly basis, okay? So stop following the male or female influencer and just get started. Use that as a point of reference to exercises that you can do, okay? But don't let that be the end-all factor of why you haven't gotten started, right? My biggest tip would be use compound exercises, right? These are exercises that train multiple muscle groups compared to isolation exercises, which are also great, but at least here you're attacking more muscle groups and potentially burning more calories at the same time. So tip number three is gonna be make your foods in bulk. Don't just cook for one night, cook for multiple nights. Doing this every single day can be pretty fatiguing, pretty annoying, and eventually, well, you just don't do it at all. And then you just end up ordering out. So you have to set yourself up for success. Do a little bit of planning. One quote I came across is 1 hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. So if you set 1 to 2 days during the week to plan, to grab all your food, make it in bulk, then you have that to set you up for the week, set you up for success, because that's what it's about. Tip number four is gonna be eat more protein. Yes, this is gonna help you repair, maintain, and build muscle, but most importantly, keep you nice and satiated. And when it comes to being in a calorie deficit, you wanna try and stay as full as possible. Protein will help you do that simply because of the thermic effect. Protein has the highest thermic effect out of all macronutrients, meaning that it takes a lot longer to process and digest that food, therefore helping you burn more calories while eating protein, okay? So try and focus on having protein in every single meal, and along with every single meal, veggies. Eat as much veggies as possible. And if I can give you a challenge to take on, is try and have a salad a day. Now, a salad a day keeps the gains at bay. Who said that? Man, that guy's intelligent. Me. All right, I do that every single day. It is extremely filling. You can have as much veggies as possible, and you don't think about how many calories you're actually eating. Tip number five is gonna be buying leaner meats. And by lean, I mean 90%, 93, 97, 98, 99, right? Keeping the fat percentage nice and low. Now, I always suggest having healthy fats in your diet. They're an important macronutrient, especially for hormone production. I think that this is gonna give you more so of a buffer, put you at a safe place in case you mess up or indulge in something else, because I know that when it comes to tracking and counting your calories, it kind of gets pretty difficult. So by sticking to a leaner meat, we spoke about having more protein in every single meal. By sticking to leaner meat, keeping the calories very low compared to having a fattier meat, the calories nice and high, this will set you up for success and kind of leave you any room for error. On to tip number 6, and that's gonna be eat more whole foods. And by whole foods, I mean single ingredient, non-processed foods. Now you're gonna find these foods mainly on the outside of the perimeter of your supermarket. That's actually another tip, right? Shop the perimeter, right? If you notice, these are where the meats, the vegetables, all your produce are. This is where you wanna consume most of your calories from, while still peeking and buying certain things in the middle aisles that are also good for you. But if you notice, the middle aisles are where the cookies, candies, and chocolates are. Okay, not saying that you can consume that, but focus on maybe more of your 80-90% shopping on the outside, while 10 to 20% on the inside. On to tip number 7, and this is more of like a 2-in-1, and that's gonna be adding cardio to your routine. Now, I wouldn't necessarily just jump into doing cardio just yet, but focus on your calorie deficit first. Focus on your strength training, which is really what's gonna help you build and change your overall physique, okay? But if you feel like you've come to a halt, maybe you feel like you haven't really got dialed in your nutrition yet, then start adding the cardio. And I would suggest anywhere from 3 to 5 days, starting at 15, right? Working your way up to 30 minutes, whether it's steady state or high intensity, totally up to you. The best cardio is gonna be the one that you're actually gonna stick to. And adding on to that would be maybe trying to shoot for a goal of 10K steps. Now, I know that might seem a lot for some of you, but if you are sitting down a lot, then you wanna try and move more. If you move a little bit more, then you actually burn calories. As I am doing this, I am burning calories compared to just sitting down all day. To give you a quick example, if you and I are doing the same routine, eating the same exact foods, but you sit down at your desk from 9 to 5, and my job requires me to move a little bit more throughout the weeks, I am gonna be more successful because I moved more and I ended up burning more calories. These are your neat calories, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and this will help you and set you up for success when it comes to getting into that calorie deficit. Tip number 8, and this is another 2-for-1 that now I just realized I probably should name this video 12 to 15 tips to getting shredded, but hey, I love you guys and I want you guys to use these tips, so listen up. Next tip, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Now, ideally, I would have said 7 to 8, but I said 6 to 8 because you have to start somewhere. But just think about how you feel when you don't get enough sleep. Like shit, don't lie to me. You feel like shit, you don't feel like working out, you get hungry all the time because your body is asking and craving for it. So don't set yourself up for failure, right? Get enough quality sleep. Yes, you need your beauty sleep. So put the phone down and tell everyone to F off, I need to go to sleep. Number 2, avoid calorie drinks. Why spend your calories on a can of Coke, juice, of Gatorade of 100, 150 calories when you can spend that on a nice plate of food, of chicken, sweet potatoes, vegetables? Because when it comes to being in a calorie deficit, yes, we wanna eat as much food as possible, but we have to make better choices, right? So stick to eating lower calorie foods. That way you don't have to have another Coke because that's gonna do nothing to you compared to having a nice plate of food, right? So my suggestion would be drinking water, sparkling water, maybe even Diet Coke, like Greg Doucette would say, right? Coach Greg always says these things have 0 calories. That is true.
The Diet Coke! There's 0 calories!
0 calories. So have a bottle or a jug of water with you. You don't have to walk around with a jug of water, but have your favorite bottle with you. And every time you look at it and it's empty, fill it up, drink more, fill it up, drink more. This will actually give you a break to go to the bathroom while you're at work. Tip number 9 is gonna be enjoy yourself. Yes, I want you to reward yourself. I know what it feels like to be in a calorie deficit, and I know it can play a huge toll physically and mentally on your body. And if you've been doing this for a few weeks, a few months, and you've been seeing results, then you're on the right track. So don't think that by rewarding yourself, you're gonna take a few steps back. If anything, it might help you from all the cravings you've been having, and then guess what? Tomorrow is a new day. But what's important is that you have a cheat meal, right, that you can actually plan around compared to a cheat day where you're just splurging out and eating as many calories as possible, because that can actually set you back from all the hard work. So the last tip is track your calories. Yes, that means grab the scale, grab the chicken, slap it on there, see how many grams, how much protein you're eating, because this is the most accurate way to actually knowing how many calories you're eating. Because if you're just guessing or eyeballing and just placing it there and saying, yes, that's 2,000 calories, but you're not losing weight and you're doing that every single day, then maybe you're eating 2,500 calories and maybe you're just maintaining, or if you're gaining, well, then maybe you're in a surplus, right? This is a tool for you to use, and you only do it for the first few weeks, a month, right? So you can truly understand and learn, okay? You're not doing this year round. This is just something so you can understand and learn what's a protein, what's a carb, what's a fat, and how much calories these things have. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude my 10, 12, 15 tips. I don't know how many tips I gave you, but I truly hope that these were helpful to you. You can actually use and apply them, because if you're not doing any of these, then by implementing some of these, I promise you will start seeing some sort of change. Most important thing is that you don't wait, you start now. A wise person once said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Again, I truly hope these tips were helpful to you. Let me know in the comments below. Let's chat, ask me any questions. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. If you're new to the channel, hit me with a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Tap that bell, that way you guys get notified when I post, and share this video with someone, as this can truly help someone transform their body. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace.